What's up? Um, okay, so today I'm gonna dive into a sanitaire. A sanitaire vacuum. Okay, I'm gonna use this. What number is this here? This is a T. I don't have my glasses. This is a T20. Nope, a T27. Huh. You know, it's funny. I never knew the number for the torque screw for the front of that thing. I just I always did. You know when you're cooking and you just take a little pinch of something and they ask you how much you're supposed to put in. You're like, just a little bit. Um, that's how I did my repairs most of the time. I never really focused on the numbers until I started making videos, and I'm like, okay, I gotta give the people the exact number. All right, here we go. So I had to wipe this down a little bit, guys. I just kind of wiped it down some. If you notice, I took this off. Okay, I took this off the knob for the height adjustment. Okay, I'm gonna now flip it over because I want to see. I want to remove this cover, and to remove the cover, I'm gonna have to take this off. Now, some units come with screws over here. Okay, let me move it. Where am I gonna move it? I'm gonna move it closer to there. Let's move this out the way. Some units come with screws, right? Okay, the screw would be in this little hole right here. Let's see if you can see the hole. See that? That little hole? That's where some of those would have a post. So I've seen where this plastic becomes very brittle on some of these units. And when you go in and out a couple of times, all of a sudden the post that the screw goes into breaks. Okay. Well, guess what? This little setup right here is showing you the alternative if you ever run into a situation with a post break, okay? Then this is showing you what your alternative is. I'm not sure that was their intention to show you the alternative. All right. I'm trying to keep this from falling down. Give me a second. I have to go get something. Yep, perfect. All right. I don't think that was the intention. So now you get this off. I'm using a needle nose pliers here. Let me move it closer to you. Okay. So I'm gonna pull this up. Okay. Comes right out. Now think about it. Let's get creative a second, okay? If you can't find a spring like this, what is the spring being used for? What's the function? The function is to clamp this on here. Okay. So if you lose a spring, yeah, okay, you can probably order some on Amazon. You can order it on some site, parts of parts warehouse or something. But if you understand the function of the thing, then you can come up with something if you have to. If your time doesn't allow you to, you have a job you need to do, and the thing broke. Hold on, I'm just getting everything out of here. The thing fell. Give me a second. Okay, I'm removing. Look at that. So now some of these units, guys, let me get it closer. Some of these units, this is the on and off switch. Come on, man. This camera is an ass. Okay. All right. Sorry for the cursing, but this is how I talk in my shop. So if you want to be in my shop, you're in my shop now. Okay. This is how I talk in my shop. We're grown people here. So anyway, some of these power switches are installed on you, man. I did say I was gonna move the damn I did say I was gonna move the camera so I can have a wider view. Okay. Now I gotta keep shimmying this thing around. Let me shrink my picture because you don't need to really see me that much. Let me shrink my picture down. Let me see. Can I shrink my picture down? Would it let me? Here we go. Put me out the way. Okay, I'm out the way. You don't have to see me like that. Okay? Yeah, that's good enough, right? Okay, so but this one's attached to the body, okay? This power switch. So right now I just want to move this out the way, man. I'm just gonna get this out of here. All right. And you probably don't even have to do this to change that fan. It's just that I really just I don't want it in my way right now. That's all. Excuse me. God, it's dirty. So now where's my glove, man? Damn it. Let me not do this without my let me get my glove, guys. I hate when I'm doing this because I just kind of jump right in and I don't I don't think it through. Okay, here we go. I'm going to remove the motor now because I want to see the fan underneath. Okay, so I'm going to take these out. Now they don't look like T27s like the cover. They look more like T20s. Okay, so I'm going to feel this. Yep, yep. Let me see. I don't have my glasses on me, but this is a yep. This is a T20. Okay, so let's take the motor out real quick. One, two, three. Now, I think three of them are all the same size, okay? And one of them, put these over here for you to see. One of them, let me move this bag down. One of them is smaller, I think. Okay, I'm thinking it's the one on this side, near closer to me. Oh, shit, this thing is brittle. Holy cow. Look at this. Let me show you. Yeah, this is the small one. See that? So there's a tiny one. So they're all the same size except for the one closer to the cord. Okay, look at this. This thing broke. That's how brittle this crap is, right? Crap. Now I'm gonna lift this up so we can see the fan underneath. that's that's where the fan was. Holy cow, man! Damn, this thing got obliterated. Okay. Wow. Oh, hey, look at this. All right, so the fan they're in pieces. Um, now you it's jammed up in there. When you're looking for a replacement, you can just put the model number in. Parts Warehouse is a great uh, place to do your search for schematics. Okay, even if even if you don't buy it from them, um, don't just put I need a sanitaire fan because the fans have different sizes. Okay, so you would want to put in the model number and then look to see what fan you need. Now, in this case, I'm not going to do the search right now. Okay, I'm just going to size these things up. Right. This is the fan I would need for this, the big one. Yep. Yep. Let me see. Can you see it? I got two. Remember I told you I had two fans? I'm just sizing it up right now. Okay. So the big one. I had a small one. Show you. Okay. This is a little, see how short that one is? Now, this could probably still work. Okay. Probably. But sometimes they make these where the setup is different. The way the relationship between this kind of cavity right here is sometimes somewhat different. Okay, so anyway, all right. So this one we're going to use. All right, I'm keep moving. All right, so let's get all this out. All right, let's get all this out of here. Let me get a vacuum and vacuum this stuff out of here. This is, I mean, it is a vacuum, so it's going to be dirty. It's going to be dirty, folks. All right, and if you have a question on it, just leave a chat. Hey, man, you know what? If you're tuning in, just hit a like on the video, so I can get the stuff out of here. It's a simple process, but I used to be like, well, what happened if I don't like the video? Why am I gonna hit like if I don't even know if I like it yet? But now I'm realizing what it's for the content creators. They need the lights help the Well, I'll give it to you this way. Give me a sec. The lights are designed to yeah, the kind of tell the computer that hey, people are watching this thing, so put it in front of more people who might be interested. That's what, and I realize that's what it is. You know, I used to wonder how do people watch that. This is like some stupid thing this guy's doing here. You know, he's throwing, let's say he's throwing iPhones off of the building. How productive is that? And then the damn guy got 5 million views. And you're like, holy cow, man, damn, do I have to get an iPhone and throw it off the building? All right, guys. So I'm gonna take this off now. I'm gonna take off this section right here. Okay. And the trick about this is that you have to really stop this from spinning to allow this to go. Now, there's a few ways you can do it. If you don't have like certain tools and all that stuff, you're gonna have to figure out the way because most of the people are gonna be doing this from home. Okay. Um, so let me give you a workaround. Okay. How's that? I'm gonna give you a workaround. All right. Let's use one of these here. Let's use one of these here. All right. Okay. Excellent. Now look, if I try to take it off, it's not gonna go anywhere. It's just, it's just gonna spin around in a circle. It's not gonna come off. All right. What you can do, you have two ways you can do this. Both ways are, when you don't have when you're not at your shop and all that stuff. If you notice up here, they have like a slot. It looks like where is it? Can you see it? Damn it, you can't see it. It looks like a flathead, a slot for a flathead. Okay. All right. That's one way in. Okay. Let me see. That's one way in, folks. Okay. Now I just turned it while this is locked in. So I'm turning this. See that? It's turning, and it just took this just came right off. Okay. I have another way that I did before, but it's a risky way. Um, where it's very risky. Because if this is very tight, you're going to end up bending your fan. I don't even recommend. I'm not even going to show it to you. How's that one? I don't want you to hurt your machine. All right, so I did all that. I took it off, but if you notice, like I said, I used this to help me turn the knob, and I just locked this in with a clamp. Okay, and it just worked like a charm. All right. So um, now they had this set up like this. Okay, but they have both of them there. There's two of these. Okay, I'm gonna put one here like so, and I'm gonna put one here like that. Okay. Then I'm going to tighten this. I'm going to reclamp it. Okay. I'm going to hold it steady while I turn the screw on this side to tighten it. Okay. Good. That's tightened. I'm going to unclamp it. Make sure nothing is rubbing. Woo! Look at that. Fantastic. Okay. The cavity is cleaned out. I cleaned it all out. Make sure nothing is in there. But we still have a challenge ahead of us, folks. I think I found something. So this was the problem. You see this right here? This was brittle, right? Now imagine having to replace your entire motor, right? Because of this tiny little piece broke off. And it holds a screw in. Because if you don't have it, I mean, it's probably not going to be the biggest deal because you have three other screws to hold it down. But and obviously dirt is still finding its way into the machine. Look at this, right? Okay, it's not stopping it. But I think I have a solution. Okay, so now see like it's right here, this to me, this is like an anchor to hold the machine down. I'm gonna use something like this because once I put the screw in, this is gonna lean on. Let me see something here. Okay, I'm gonna have to use a Dremel. I gotta shave down a little bit of this for me to create a seat. If you notice how it looks, this I think this is from like the doors for one of the cabinets or something. I think that's what this is. I have a little, like I have a little chest with a bunch of screws in it. Look, like a bunch of screws and stuff. And I just took it out of here. Okay. All right. So I think I'm gonna have to use a Dremel to shave this down. I have to create like a seat for it to sit on. Give me a second. I got the Dremel here. You don't have to wait long. Okay. Can I make it all the way over there? I think so. All right. Can you see it? Yep. So I'm gonna shave this little section right here. All right. I'm gonna put this back because I still need the body. You still need that weight. And then I'm gonna rest this right here because this part is gonna clamp down the motor. Ha ha ha. Okay, I got one more thing to do. There's a lip right here that's blocking me. See that little lip right here? I'm gonna shave that down. How's that? Okay, now let's see. Let's put this to work. I'm gonna put this clamp right here. Okay. Ah, look at that. Look at that boy. Look at that boy. Okay. All right. Okay. I have one more. I have maybe two more tips. I got two more tips for you guys, other than the fan. It's a bonus. Come on. I got a bonus for you. Changing the fan. Okay. Nice. Secured. Okay. So for changing the fan on the bonus, right? The bonus is this. Um, a lot of people have the machines. This is a bagless. Okay, meaning that they can empty out the dustbin here, and you don't. The other ones that use a bag, you have to dump it, and a trace amount of the dirt is still remaining inside the bag. So if you use this in different areas, or if you have a pet, you have one of these machines, or you use this commercially. Most of the people that have these, they use it for work in a business. But let's say, for example, you don't want to use you find it easier to dump it like this rather than taking the bag out and have to dump the whole bag, and you just want to dump the bin. You can convert yours into one of these. Okay. What you would do is you would buy one of these bags. They're about $70 or something like that. All right. You would buy one of these bags. It comes with the tubing like this. Okay. Comes with the tubing. But if you notice, the older units, the other units, I wouldn't say older, the other units come with a clamp. Golly, man. Damn camera. I'm not blaming the camera. I'm just have no one else to blame right now. I don't want to blame myself right now. But the older units have a like a clamp, like a clamp like this that you would clamp it out the way, take the bag off, and then you can unclip it and dump it, and then you have to put it back and clamp it and all that stuff. Okay, this one now is screwed in. Okay, okay. Now, if you notice, think about it. You see this right here? This right here, this little hole. That's where they would have put that clamp. They would just screw it in. So it's the same body that they're using for the other one than for this one. It's the same cavity. All of this is the same. That means you could still, if they could put a screw in here, you can put a screw in here. You see that? If they could put a screw in here to make this into a bagless, that I've done it already. That's why I just want to make sure that I can reason with you. If you have one of these and you're like reluctant to do it, if you don't think, well, it wasn't made that way. No, they made them all the same. All the bodies are the same. Like all the wheels are the same on these units. The fan casing is the same. Okay, depending on the model, the fans are the same. This is the same, right? Okay, just like the magnets, when you put the magnets in the front, you just have to drill a hole and put the magnets in the front. That big long magnet, you can just, that attract the paper clips and all that stuff. So the same thing with this bag, guys. You just drill a hole, like you get your new piece, put it right there. You could take off the old piece, unscrew the clamp, mark it so you can get it precise, drill the hole, and put your screws in, and that's it. And you convert your old one into a dump out bagless one. Okay, I've done it many times. All right. Okay, here we go. Let's because I've had a lot of customers like, man, wait, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of dumping the bags. And can you do something for me? And I just converted it. Okay. All right, here we go. So, guys, if you're just joining us, hit the like button. One more thing. It's a treat. It's another one. It's another one. Okay, so let's say you have one of these. Okay. What time is it? All right. I'm doing good. I'm doing good time. Let's say you have one of these with the plastic body, and they use the screw, and the post for the screw broke. Okay. The first thing I normally do is I get a longer screw. I put a long screw in so it can reach further down and lock it up. If you have one of these, you know what I'm talking about, right? The other thing you can do, okay? Are you ready? I don't see anybody chatting to say I'm ready. I'm ready, Wayne. Someone say I'm ready, Wayne. Hey, Kevin. Oh, okay, for Auric. Yeah, man. Thanks. Hey, thanks a lot for tuning in. Okay. Thanks a lot for tuning in. All right. So then you know what I'm talking about. Okay. And yeah, big up to Kevin. I don't have my glasses on, Kevin, so I have to squint. All right. Happened happened a few years ago. All of a sudden I need glasses. All right. So um what you do with this, guys, is you could just honestly you can drill a hole in the plastic. You want to do it further away from the edge because you don't want it to crack and be weak because plastic is very. Um you can drill a hole there and just find a way to clamp it. Okay, you can get creative, right? Put a hole here and a hole on the other side. Put it down like this, okay? And you can run whatever clamp you use, right? Just run it, tie it, or zip it, or whatever, and you can lock it in and hook it in. Okay. All right. So that's a way because I've seen a lot of these where the plastic is so brittle. I'm like, damn, why the hell they make these things so cheap? And sometimes if you're working on them, like Kevin, right? You're the one that broke it. That's why I like to use a screwdriver for a lot of this plastic because the drill is like powerful, so it goes, and then you're like, oh shit. Um, so so anyway, oh shit, I forgot something. My bad. I got distracted. Hold on. I gotta go back. I gotta go back in. Kind of hope a surgeon never say that, right? Like, oh my god, I forgot something. I gotta go back in, guys. I got distracted. I got distracted. Hold on. Give me a second. I gotta go back in. Here we go. I gotta go back in. Now, this is the reason why I gotta go back in. Um, this here. I got my ducks. I got my ducks that go on both sides of this thing. Okay. Got my air ducts. Forgot that. And then I also have the little thing here that was holding the wiring. That was holding the wiring to. Man, hey Brian, where'd you work at, man? Which I mean, it was Oric. What town is that? I'm trying to see. Not there. Who's that? Snoopy? Yeah, man. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks for the yeah. No problem, bro. You know, we're here to give it. We're here to give the tips. Okay, here. Let me put this clamp down before I close this thing up. I end up getting distracted on this thing. I'll see you guys next time. Hey guys, thanks for hanging out.
Yes!